What is up, guys? My name's Jackal, and we are here for more Breath of Fire. Here to slay more monsters, beat more ass, do what we do. Man, this Ghost Rider is so faster than me. Jesus Christ with this guy. He is relentless. But yeah, today, we're going to talk about dating. Whereas yesterday we talked about art. Today we talk about dating, because I saw one of the absolute cringiest videos I've ever seen in my life. And it's by somebody that unfortunately people take very seriously. And it's a bummer. Well, he's no longer with us. Which I'm not going to say gladly, because, that's weird. Definitely, though, a bit awful, as far as advice goes. Ooh, I haven't seen one of you in years. Legit, because I haven't played this game in years. Golden Slime. 47. They do hit kind of hard, though. 1040 experience? Damn. Walk back this way. Walk back this way. But yeah, before we do any of that, we're gonna visit Bleak. Over here, the Village of Thieves. At this point, I'm gonna hit a fucking battle. I hate you. So first we're going to visit the town, talk to all the folk, see what's going on here. Since Arya didn't leave me anything to do, might as well go see what Bleak's about. Thanks, bro. I love you. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ooh, I forgot. The song that plays in here is kind of goofy, but it's also a bop. This is definitely the town I'd be hanging out. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Wow. And a whole bunch of them, too. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Please priority. Please priority. Please priority. Please priority. Good. I was about to be super bummed out if it didn't. It would have been really cool if you did. But not. Alright. I have yet to have one of my characters, I think, hit the ground. Except for when prompted with the wizard. Bleak, a village of happy thieves. It's a game for us. We steal things to see if we can get away with it. So y'all are just the fucking worst kind. Watch your pouches full of... Well, now I don't want to stay at the fucking inn. If you have a problem, talk to the head of thieves. If I head to the thieves, can I use the inn without getting fucking robbed? An old man in the light keep has a mirror. Okay. I'll tell you your fortune for 200. You can fucking suck a dick is what you can do. If If you change your mind, you can find me here, alright? Well, it sounds like in the Japanese version, I was being solicited for, she's soliciting sex. So, definitely not giving you any money. Since the light keep was taken from the light keep, the skies... Oh, so Bleak actually did used to have daytime. That towers must be the light keep. Who are the people that are hiding from? The people have fled their hometowns because of the dark dragons. Oh, is there like a lot of... Is there a lot of that going on? I understand that there is a connection between the goddess and Dark Keys. Alright, well. I'm proud of you because I have also gathered as much. We offer free lodging, yeah. Like fucking 1,000 gold is going to be out of my pocket. Is it actually free? No bullshit? No bullshit. Alright. Longbow. No, that's the one he's got. Broadsword is the one that he's got. Might as well get it. This might be the only thing. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Trade for that. Might as well get this. It's a few points higher defense. Just a couple. But you know. Yeah, no. Is there anything else I can sell? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, this gold tiara is just fucking... That's just money. Just money! Alright, Cool. Cool. Any regular items I want? Hello, lady. Buy a few life spells. Spells. Those are items. Get a few of them, though. Alright. Is this the brothel? I know I can push this. Is that was... Ooh, a life too. This will move, but you need someone stronger. I don't even think Ox can move that. Ew, we became ill from eating potatoes. Wow, lame. He lost 5 HP. Bogus. Alright, well, there's something clearly that I can push, and I'll figure that out. I think that's one of the transformations you have to use. What does this guy say? I'm not eating more food. Come and see the great magician at work. Fuck you, no. Demand to be paid afterwards. Fuck out of here. But there's treasure chests of yours that I'm gonna steal. You guys like to steal for fun? So do I. It's like the goal of every fucking RPG game, whether like old school JRPGs or like even more modern RPGs. I mean, I guess, who am I to say more modern? But I know in like, you know, shit like fucking Skyrim and Fallout 4, I know there's a lot of just going into every house and just robbing everyone blind. Out of all those games, New Vegas is the only one that's any good. Like, truly good. but by nature, Fallout 3 was the only one of those that I really played like that when I was younger. And, yeah, I never, ever had a good character. Ever. My characters were always evil because I robbed everyone. I've seen the old man in the L keep talking to ghosts. Very odd. Well, something tells me there's going to be a ghost there. The book reveals tricks of master thieves. It's hidden in crypt. Karn could help you enter the safe in Aria, but he's in crypt now. You'll need the icicle. Trade a gold bar for it? That's what I needed it for. Alright, well, since I don't actually go and, since I don't actually, use fast travel, walking back there will give me a perfect time to watch this, it's going to be a YouTube short that's going to pop up. Because of how I edit the screen, the full thing is not going to be in view, but I will tell you what it says on there. Just because I don't know how much of the wording is going to be cut off. And, you know, I'll fill in the pieces. But, yeah, like I said, dating advice. And this is going to be where we're hitting. All right. There's going to be some red pill stuff that I'm gonna listen to here. Kevin Samuels was really one of a kind. Sure he was. The bottom word will be cut off. It says, "Your problems, your battles, your war." Target ? Uploader, his name is Mitchell Lubin. I don't know if this is actually. I think this is a YouTube short. Yeah, this. I'm not sure, but listen up.
Anybody to vent to, no open ears. You know, that's why I want a woman. Somebody to confide in.
No. Hold on. See, I can't remember to take my belt off. I'm about to whoop your ass now.
Please tear me apart, man.
Every woman is not your mother. Your mother is the only woman you can talk to and vent to because she had you, she bore you. These other women don't owe you the love a mother owes you. Their love is conditional, and it should be. Women have hypergamy. Understand something. That fairy tale that's why you're imbalanced, because you don't have a dad and a mother. You want to talk to your friends. You need a mentor and a coach because daddy ain't there. But you don't talk to your woman. You want to lose a good woman? Go and talk to her about your problems. Go talk to her about shit that's going on. She'll be your best friend by Saturday.
All right. Now, that is a whole lot of bullshit, and we're about to get into that. But we're going to do a vocab search just for the people in the back. A word he used was hypergamy. The action of marrying or forming a sexual relationship with a person of superior sociological or educational background. All right. So, we're going to give a little bit of advice. You do not want to be known as a man who only goes to their mother for their problems. That is an absolute no-no. I could have sworn I've seen comedies of the people who have the overbearing mother, or the dude who the only woman that he ever has known the love of is his mother, and he's always like the goofy goober of the fucking show. The idea that women just wholesale just date up in the sense that they'll leave you if you talk about your problems. Just flat out, they will leave you if you talk. If you talk to a good woman about your problems, she'll be fucking your best friend on set. Are there women who out there are toxic enough that will take any emotion that a man displays to them and then use it as potential ammunition in the future. Yes, there are toxic people that exist. Yes, there are. You know, that's not new. But that's anyone that's, I would say, willing to do that is somebody that's simply not worth investing your time into. One of the problems I have with a lot of like the advice and like shit that people like that say is that really seems almost like rich people advice for rich people. Because, you know, I've said it many times. I'm just a dude who works at UPS. So it's not like I'm rolling in dough. I don't make a whole lot of money. And neither of the women that I'm with leave me. In fact, they probably make more money than I do. If all you are to the women in your life as a man is like, because a lot of men in these spheres will always say that, you know, women basically, they need to feel secure, like monetarily, and they need to feel like you can physically, that you can protect them. I'm trying to debate if I want to. Yeah, we'll check out this tower here. Oh, hey, free spell. That's cool, bro. But there are a lot of women that are, we'll call them shallow, very shallow for this conversation. There's a lot of shallow women out there who do date men who are only there for what a man can literally physically provide for them. These are not the kinds of people that you should ever be associating yourself with in the dating market. Here in like normal person land, never once has a woman ever used, oh, well, I guess I need to have the guy who can unlock shit. Blue slime, are you serious? Get out of my face. If you're with, as a man, if you are with a woman who the moment you were to open up about shit that's going on in your life or stress, if the first thing she does is throw that in your face in whatever way and for whatever reason, if that's a continued habit, she's a piece of shit for doing it. And you're almost just as bad for just apparently allowing this to happen to yourself. You should never be with somebody who treats your emotions like ammunition. That's not what a partner is for. That's not what they're supposed to be doing. Every person out there should make sure that they hold standards high enough of their partners that they wouldn't allow themselves to be treated in such a way. And that's that. Now, this doesn't mean that you as a partner should be like really bitchy or fuck, man, I went the wrong way already. God damn. This doesn't mean that you should be like overly bitchy or whiny because like I don't know, like I don't think this is a gendered thing, but like I don't like when either of my girlfriends are like excessively bitchy or whiny. It's in fact probably one of the more least attractive traits that they have. And whining is something we all do. Like, nobody's above, like, fucking whining about shit. We all do stupid shit like that. But I'd argue that that's something that's, like, really unattractive for any and for everyone. Why do you guys target Ryu so much? Is it because he's standing in front? Does that actually alter how much, like, attacks go your way? Maybe it does. I thought I pushed down. I thought I pushed down. But I tend to find that, like, women like that I would consider very, like, surface level, like, people, tend to go after very surface level men. People who, like, there is a nature to dating that is, like, transactional. But, like, it's not one where, like, in a healthy relationship where there's actually, like, a tally being set. Like, there's not, like, it's not like a literal transaction where, like, I have done this for you, therefore you owe me this. You do things for a partner expecting certain things in return, but it's not something that you should be actively keeping score of. Because if you're keeping score of that, chances are you're probably kind of obnoxious about the way that you approach and ask for things. Excellent. And I understand it's almost like a weird concept because it's like kind of like trying to go for like a a competition with no score is really what it amounts to. But I find that people who tend to, really only care about having, a young woman who's essentially a sex object and having a woman who's just out there looking for someone who can, buy her stuff and take her out places. And, I find that these two people are pretty much the same people. Societally, we're all kind of driven to want to pursue certain things in life. And in these very surface level relationships, you're going to go for whatever the times say that, you're supposed to go for. Because I'm sure at different points in times, the things that the different genders, did and would pursue differed throughout the ages. Okay, more locked doors. Do you like locked doors? I like locked doors. But no, if all you consistently are to the people that you choose to date and spend your time with, if all you consistently are is, either a trophy and a sex object or a wallet and a shield, I consider these basically to be the same things. If you find people like that, don't date them. Don't interact with those kinds of people. Actively discourage being with partners who are like that. But it's always weird that, like, a lot of these, like, red pill guys, like, they always talk about, like, going to clubs and shit. Which means that, like, I'm not trying to trash people who go to clubs, because, like, I have been to clubs. Like, it's not like it's not a fun environment. Like, I get it. But typically when you go to a place like that, you are not going to be finding the partners that are going to be looking for things more than surface level at a place like a club. That's just not how it goes. No one's going there looking for that type of thing. And these are the guys who will complain the most. Like, oh, all these women want is, a man who can protect her and a man who can, fund her needs. And it's like, I mean, maybe the women that you interact with, and maybe if that's a consistent thing that you're going through, maybe it's you. But like, yes, when you're with a partner, like, it is conditional. I do agree. And having 2 kids, I also understand that, your kids are the only people that you love unconditionally. And that is also true. But you need to have partners that you can open up to about certain things. Oh man, Nina's faster. Nice. Like old boy said, is a woman obliged to do things like that? No, nobody's technically obliged to do anything of the sort when it comes to like relationships. Like that's really not how they work. It's more just like, you should have a partner that you expect can hear out your problems and be able to help you through them. And if you're not associating yourself with partners whom you can openly communicate with, like, bro, that sounds fucking terrible. That sounds like actual ass. But definitely do not be known as the guy who the only one he can, like, communicate and open up to is his mama. That's not what you want. Alright, get rid of him. Death. From above. Her technique looks weak, but you'd think her, like, teleporting basically above and then slamming her fucking rapier into someone's skull, I think would do slightly more damage. Especially over making the ground underneath you rumble a little bit. Yeah, if you're not with a partner that you can, like, I guess we'll just keep it on the topic of men here for the red pill. If you're not with a woman that can actively, like, hear out your concerns and would leave you immediately for opening up, one, I would be very curious as to how you opened up and if it turned into you being a giant fucking wimp. Because like I said earlier, whining isn't attractive. Not every expression of your concerns in life needs to be that's not every interaction that you should be having. Twat. Good, are we finally out of this stupid place? Good. Oh, and you make it a 5-piece. So cool, bro. So cool. And obviously, there are plenty plenty of women out there, you know, if you look in certain areas that do hold men to some impossible standard like that. But again, these are the people that you should be really disregarding and not listening to them. Because, you know, women can sit here and say, you know, oh, because, you know, you'll look on, you know, podcasts like The Fresh and Fit where you're talking to a bunch of these basically what I would consider like surface level women, basically saying like, nah, if I see my man cry, you know, I feel some type of way about that. It's like, well, you know what? Good for you and fuck you. Because there's also very clear reasons as to why men are far more likely, well, actually I want to save it, the fucking wanted to heal up. So actually, let's get the gold bar, sleep at the inn, and then save. Try doing things in the correct order here. Bro, that makes me so unhappy. At least the game gives you like a hefty amount of money over like the past little bit, so that way getting 65 grand isn't really that big of a deal. I don't think I've ever had close to like 30,000 though after that. It's definitely the most money I've ever had. But yeah, definitely the advice to men is find a partner who you can open up to. Be able to open up healthily and not like, don't like dump all of your bullshit on the women, like on your girls. Because that's one of the things that's not attractive. But I think that's a big thing that kind of feeds into itself because, you know, because a lot of times the only women that men are really taught to open up to is their mothers. A lot of men still end up opening up to their girlfriends, but the problem is they're so used to not opening up to anyone that they end up overburdening their partner with all of their fucking like problems and their bullshit. Just because they're not used to like healthily being able to like talk about a lot of this shit, and not with a whole lot of people. Like, you know, I've built friendships that, you know, I can actually talk to my friends about like deeper level shit going on in my life and my worries and my concerns. I've talked about them in my videos. Like, I find ways to express how I feel about things. You know, I allow myself to cry at things. Especially, like, happy things. Oh, man, I'm a sucker. But you need to be able to open up to other people because a lot of times men are just, you know, trauma dumping on women hardcore that they're dating because they're used to not opening up to everyone. So then the first woman they're, like, interacting with, they just unload on them because they're not used to, like, letting that stress off anywhere else. And I think that is what women overall, most women, tend to find unattractive about men, quote-unquote, opening up. It's not just that a man's opening up, it's the way that you're opening up. Because, I mean, let's face it, as men who do, you know, have it ingrained to us to at least, you know, stand by listening to all of our girls' problems, that's part of the reason why they're fucking happier. They're able to open up to you. Now, what do we all think of when they're basically trauma dumping on us? The same thing. Oh, God, man, this is fucking too much. This is too much. I can't handle all this emotion from you. That's how we feel when it happens. Now, imagine how women feel when the same thing's done to them by a person, though, who's not even able to open up to anyone else. It's one of the ways that men can be really annoying. Have friends that you can open up to. Have women in your life, the person you're dating, your girlfriend, whatever. Have people in your life that are actually able to like sit there and listen and be there to be able to support you. I think I see an animal underneath one of the cars. Looks like a raccoon. I just kind of see it like waddling. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. I feel like I didn't coherently ramble as much as I would like, but for real, just choose your partners carefully. We always, whenever we hear stories about, women who date like all these piece of shit abusive men, we always tell them like, well, maybe you should pick a better man. And to a certain extent, that is true. But the same can be said for a lot of men. If you're not finding people that you can be secure around and be able to communicate with properly, don't be with these people. If you're with women and constantly around women who are ready to just use your emotions as ammo, there's something on you. What are you doing that's attracting these kinds of people in your life? Attract different people. Go searching for different people. Do things differently. Something. But whatever that is, it's definitely not working. But yeah, that's it, guys. Take it easy, y'all. Peace.